Sheesh. Let's talk about it. We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they can do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We gotta do better, man. We love all them, but hate our own. If love everybody else except ourselves. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Man, let the OG talk to him real quick. You know what I'm saying? It go like that right here. We love all them, but hate our own. And if they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. Been way too long, hope the lights come on. The blindfold off, but the sight's still gone. I'm praying one day we can right our wrong. Let's need for the cops when the pops come home. I'm an OG now, let me talk to the young bulls. Do you even think twice for your gun pull? Do you even think once for you throw it all away? Bang, bang, but it's not a freaking cartoon. We gotta do better, our life is at stake. No crabs in the bucket, I'd rather have steak. Bump it, let's go get a cow, bring it back to the hood, break it down and we all get a plate. Yeah, that's what I'm on, it's only one way. Gotta love ourselves cause the world full of hate. How in the hell we expect to be great when it's like super thin and they sharp at the skates? Our hearts full of love, our brothers we hate. That's Deuteronomy and 28. Not to get biblical, if we live biblical, break all these curses and all will be straight. We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they can do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they can do no wrong. But if they ain't black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love mass of them. Do our people wrong, gotta pass for them. Steady walking around kissing ass for them. If a nigga look wrong, then we blasting them. Bro, what the hell is really wrong with our kinfolk? Do the Black Lives Matter to our kinfolk? If I was a lighter shade, would you still be so enraged? Or you only spinning blocks on your skin, folk? We gotta do better, we all that we got. And trust me, the enemy coming in hot. Ready to hand us a handful of rocks and encourage our own to go blow up our spot. Bro, it's friendly fire that be really killing us. And it's they desire that we put it into us. Homie, think about it before you let the semi bust. Go when the rubber meet the road, who you really trust? Sheesh. It's time out for foolishness, let's start the rain again. Why you acting like enemies calling each other twins? We need all our OGs to raise us some better men. We all come with our own. If they ain't black, they can do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much?
Yeah. We are heathens, man. Monologue, my God, in the building, homeboy. You know what I'm talking about? Sheesh. Appreciate y'all, man, for coming to hang out with us. Shalom, Yanika. And everybody that's tuning in. Hey, man, check this out, man. We here, man. Your boy, Monologue, my God, in the building, man. Tuesday nights, man. Talk about it Tuesdays, man. We're we tap it in, bro. Listen, I felt it was only right. I was trying to figure out what we gonna talk about. What are we gonna make talk about it Tuesdays about? And you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, man, my wife has been doing a good show every week on why Boaz don't want your ass, really talking to the sisters. And, you know, I felt it was only right. It was like, hey, man, it's time to talk to the fella, man. It's time to have some conversations, man. It's time to have some difficult conversations that is needed, that it needs to be had. You know what I'm saying? And it's time we start holding each other accountable. You know, like, it's crazy because it's like you can see what's going on. If somebody is rebuking the women or telling the women what they doing wrong, then you got a group of folks that are like, oh, you always talking about the women. You always talking about the women. But then if you talk to the men, and you rebuking the men, telling them how they could be better, then you got a group of folks, dang, you always talking to them. What about the women? What about the women? And I think it's time, bro, that we stop man, and start goddamn and start, you know what I'm saying, talking to all of us because we all need it. Peace, OG. Judah son. All praise. What going on, Ken? Shalom and shalom, man. Good to have you tuning in. So yeah, man, I was like, man, what better situation, man, than talk to the men, bro. Like we already talking to the women on Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? We need to talk to the men because, hey man, why Boaz don't want your ass is a good show. You know what I'm saying? This is good, informative topics to the like telling the women why Boaz don't want you. Why Boaz don't want your ass? Like, listen, sis, you got some things to get together before you even think about goddamn going looking at a Boaz. But I'm gonna say it in opposite though. But before you even can think about one of these women, bro, you gotta realize why you ain't no Boaz, man. Why you ain't no Boaz? Like it just is what it is, man. But yeah, man, all praise to the Most High. We here, man. You know, and since we here, let's just I hope everyone by now has went and got their copy of my newest album right here up in the corner. This one right here. Let the OG talk. Let the OG talk, man, available on all platforms, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out, man. Go and check that out. Apple Music, iTunes, man, Tidal, man, Spotify, man, Google Play, anywhere music is sold. Y'all make sure y'all go get it. I don't know. It's a few people talking about album of the year, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing what the Most High tells me to do. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. I don't even got no filler topics for y'all. I don't got no. No, I want to really jump right into it, man. You got to jump right into it. Hey, like Yanika said, you can't please everyone. You can't please everyone, and that just is what it is. Listen, man. If we're going to grow as a nation of people, if we're going to grow as who we supposed to be in the kingdom, man, if we gonna grow and we gonna be the light to the people, bro, there's a lot of rebuking and reproving that needs to take place right here in the house of Israel. You know what I'm saying? And that just is what it is, man. We're missing the mark when it comes to a lot of things, and the conversations is always happening one-sided, one way, one topic, and we're not really handling all the things, all the conversations that we need to be having, man. First off, I just want everyone to know. See, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta get to all these comments. Shalom, Aki, totally agree. Con. My bad, y'all. Shalom, everyone. Shalom, Yamaya. Listen, and also, even though I'm going in on the fellas, man, this is the antithesis to the Thursday night show that my wife does. Why Boaz don't want your ass. This is in reverse here. This is telling the fellas why they ain't no Boaz. But ladies, it's the same way that the fellas tune in on Thursday because they say they are learning what type of woman not to seek after, what not to go after. They learning the red flags. They learning the red flags of what ain't good when it comes to the women. And I let the women let this be the same thing for y'all. Listen, even though we're addressing the fellas, but sis, y'all could use this to say, if we see this in the man, go the other way. Listen, man, stop letting everything that knows some scripture, that got on fringes and got a nice beard, stop letting that open your legs up, ladies. We got some more things to talk about, and this is what we're gonna discuss with the brothers. Let's see. Sister Yamaya said, we also have to learn once that reproof comes, we have to be willing to take it and reflect and fix ourselves. Sis, listen, there's a scripture that says, man, the the fool hates the fool hates correction. Only a fool hates correction, man. We have to, you know how crazy it is to, you know how crazy it is to get instructions. This is the same thing that we try to teach our kids here at the House of Mono. How crazy it is to have parents who've made these mistakes that tell you about these mistakes and tells you everything so you don't got to make these mistakes and you go out there and you make the same mistake anyway. That's crazy. And it's a little bit retarded, a little bit. Like, it's a little bit, maybe a lot of bit, but it's retarded. No, we're trying to keep you from making the same mistake. At least make a new mistake. Listen, at least make some new ones. Listen, but there's no reason for you to make the same ones that we already done made. And so that's really what we trying to do here, man. Okay, hey, shalom, sis. She call me Unc, man. Hey, man, I'm officially Unc out here, y'all. I'm officially Unc out here, man. It is what it is. My beautiful family over there at the House of Ayo, man. I love them people to life, man. 100. Sister your nigga says she taking notes. The nigga con says, okay, y'all. So man, let's go in, bro, for real. First of all, I just want to let our brothers know. I just want to let our brothers know. Are we really? Do we really know what it looks like to be a Boaz? Have we really read the story of Boaz, of Ruth and Boaz? Have we read this story to know what we looking for? To know what Boaz was really providing, what he was doing, how the love and kindness he was showing. Like, I think we sometimes don't really pay attention to all the details of the story. Everybody want to be a Boaz. Everybody want to get them a Boaz, but we don't even know what that look like. What does that even mean? So, of course, let's just touch on the story. I mean, Naomi, of course, she had, her husband died. She had two sons married to women, two Moabite women, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop. Her sons eventually died. And so these women, Naomi is telling them, hey man, y'all go back to y'all people, go back home where y'all from, whoop the whoop, you know what I'm saying, and go on live y'all lives. You had one Ruth was saying, like, listen, man, I ain't trying to go nowhere else. I'm trying to stay with you. She was like, hey, listen, I'm too old. I can't have no more sons. And even if I did go and have some more sons, even if the Lord bless me, I get married, I go and have some more sons. Y'all gonna wait till they grown? Y'all gonna sit around and wait till they grown, man, and then take these sons to be y'all husbands? This is basically the gist of the story. But Ruth was like, the other sister was like, yeah, you right. And she went back with her people. Ruth was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna stick with you. I'm gonna stick with you and your people. Man, I'm gonna serve your God. Hey, your people shall be my people, your God shall be my God. Woo the woo. So Ruth went out here and was working. Now let's just look at one of the first things Boaz did. He heard about this woman. He heard about her trials and misfortunes, lost her husband, all this good stuff. She out here working in the field. What's the first thing Boaz did? Boaz went and told his people who was, hey, shalom, Sister Delta. Oh, praise it, man. Shalom, Sister Delta. But let's look at the first thing that Boaz did, right? The first thing that Boaz did was he instructed his people who was picking at the crops. He saw her picking at the crops. He said, hey, listen, man, leave some of them crops out there, man. When you glean the field, Man, leave some of it out there for her, man, so she can just scoop up. You know what I'm saying? Let me make it easy for her. Leave some of this stuff out there, man. Don't I know how much you normally pick, but leave some of the extra, leave some of that grain out there, leave some of the fruit, leave it in the field so she can have some stuff to pick from. First and foremost, a lot of you Negroes can't be no Boaz, cause shoot, you ain't trying to provide nothing for nobody. Listen here, sisters. If the and I'm not I want everybody to understand me clearly. Okay, I understand that we are living in a time and day and a nation where, man, sometimes you need no, you need all the resources coming in as you can get. Like you need all the resources coming in. You need all kinds of income. Man, it's hard out here. Understandable. But if you got a man and the first thing he asking you, Charlotte, is what is you bringing to the table? And he talking about finances. What is you bringing to the table? And he talking about finances. Hey, I'm gonna suggest, sisters, that you look the other way. And I'm not saying that a man shouldn't that a man can't rely on you helping out. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that every man's goal, even if it's unobtainable, every man's goal should be that this woman ain't got to work. No, I want my wife to be able to stay home and raise our children. I want my wife to be able to stay home and tend to our home. I want my wife to be able to stay home, not have to go and clock out, punch somebody else's clock, or some supervisor tell them when they can eat lunch, when they can go to the bathroom, when they can come home, when they can have off to go to this kid's school. Like all of those things, like we need all of that should at least, even if he can't obtain it, that should at least be every man's mindset and goal. I'm gonna tell you right now, we weren't raised in the truth. We was raised in Christianity. I'm telling you right now, my dad's goal, the people who we was in church with, the men's goal was to not. Every man wanted their wife to be able to stay home. If that ain't your goal, fellas, I'm gonna tell you, man, you got some manning up to do. And like I said, I want us to goals and reality sometimes are two different things. But this is if the goal is here, then I can work with you. I'm gonna use for example, like Jacob, wake up. Shalom, family. The title is funny. What's up? Hey, shalom. What's going on with you, man? Well, I'm gonna break it down to y'all like this. My wife, when we was getting together and we was, got married, we had different issues and things like that. But if something took place or if she was wrong in an area, I didn't mind her being wrong as much as I minded her understanding that she was wrong. If you can recognize that you're wrong, even though it might not fix overnight, it might not fix over. Yeah, you got this attitude problem. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get through this. But if you recognize it, then we got something to work with. If you don't recognize it, it means you never gonna get better in this area because you don't even recognize there's a problem. And I'm gonna say the same thing. Listen, yes, fellas, hey, you might need that sister's income to help. Yes, you're trying to pay the bills. It's expensive out here in America. Now, these groceries is expensive. Now, gas expensive. Man, taking care of these children is expensive. Now, 100. So, yeah, work together, man, and y'all grind out, man, and get it popping. But if your goal ain't never to take that woman off her job, if your goal ain't never to have that woman be able to stay at the crib and tend to the house, and tend to the needs of the household, to be able to stay home and not have to take your kids to daycare for let somebody else raise them for 8 hours a day, sometimes 10 hours a day, sometimes 12 hours a day. Y'all, it is kids that get dropped off at daycare at 6 in the morning and don't get picked up till 6 in the evening, right before the daycare call the police to come get your child. And if that's your situation, all praises to the Most High for you having a stable job. All praises to the Most High for you having the income to be able to afford such. All praises to the Most High for keeping that child safe. But in zero way should that be our goal. Y'all, what's up, Gad, Israel, Shalom, well, listen, man, our goals gotta change, man. And I'm gonna say, if this man goal ain't if his goal ain't to have you at the house raising the kids, if his goal ain't to, I ain't got to send my kids to daycare. We ain't got to worry if somebody abusing them. We ain't got to worry about how long this dirty diaper sitting on they behind. We ain't got to worry about what they feeding our children. We don't got to worry about what they teaching our children. If that's not your man's goal, I'm going to say, sisters, you need to find that out while you're dating and move along. And brothers, if that's not your goal, I'm telling you that you need to man up. Listen, all of these new age women that they making is don't need a man. Listen, let's not become new age men. Hey man, our people always talk about all the time. Okay, let's look at the memes that y'all put out there to the women. Oh, you talking about you want an old school man. You want an old school man. You want a man like your granddaddy that was paying all the bills and grandmama got to stay home. Yeah, but granddaddy had a whole nother family on the other side of town. Okay. So if we gonna use that as a tactic, guess what? Why? We just talking, y'all. Well, guess what? How did grandma not never know about granddaddy having another family on the other side of town? Because granddaddy was handling his goddamn business. Granddaddy was handling his business. Granddaddy lights wasn't turned off. Granddaddy water wasn't turned off. The gas wasn't turned off. The mortgage was paid. The car notes was paid. The insurance was paid. Huh? That's how granddaddy had another family on the other side of town. And grandma never knew because granddaddy was handling his goddamn business. Negroes want 4 wives so they can sit at home and play PlayStation and put the women to work. And once again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the woman working. There's nothing wrong with having to lean on her finances as well to build the family where it needs to be. But also at the end of the day, like I said, if a man's goal is not to have that woman at home to tend to the kids, because first of all, a working man ain't got enough time to tend to the kids all the time. Yeah, no, we go and do our daddy things. No, we make sure we instruct them men. We ensure that we give those boys love. We give our daughters love. We got teaching them that toughness, showing our daughters how to be treated like a princess, all that good stuff. But also at the end of the day, bro, I don't got time to sit there and teach them math all day, or teach them reading all day. No, because I'm going out getting the bags. So my wife can stay home and teach the sons that can teach our children. She can instill in them. Hey, she got the time to do that because she ain't gotta be out here working. All right, we got a bunch of comments. Let's go, man. Y'all, what's up? All praise to the Most High. My wife hadn't had to work since we got married. All praise to the Most High, things, and that's a blessing, man. My wife has been home for a little over 8 years now. Am I correct, boo? A little over 8 years now. I guess closer to 9 years. My wife has not had to work. And that's a blessing. And it's the goal. But guess what? It was the goal of my father. Hey, my mom didn't have to work when I was growing up. And I didn't come from wealth, you know what I'm saying? But I came from hard working ass daddy. My daddy worked his ass off. Hey, my dad, it wasn't nothing for him to be at work. If he had to be at work at 6 in the morning, he gonna be there at 5. And hey, any overtime coming his way, he coming that way. He gonna take it. Hey, my mama was at the crib. Food was cooked before my daddy got home. Dinner was done. Hey, man, beer in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? No, hey, when he came home, he was able to sit at the table, hot plate coming to him. But guess what? Now, my mom did work some of the years in life, but guess what that was due to? It was due to her having a bad son like me. I was getting in so much trouble at school. I want to say about time I was in 3rd grade, my mama was up at the school so much that they end up offering my mama a job. My mom was at my school so much that they just made her a teacher or a paraprofessional, as they call it. They made her a paraprofessional, gave her a job since she was at the school all the time. And God dang it, it was my fault. My mama had a job. But I'm pretty sure my dad didn't complain because it was, you know what I'm saying? It was more income coming into the house. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, we're not downplaying the need for extra income, but what we are downplaying is mindset. Mindset. Woo-wee. Yes. Facts. Grandma ain't have a reason to care. Grandma ain't have a reason to care. And that's such a big comment right there. Grandma ain't have a reason to care. Listen, when your woman ain't got to, and of course we're only talking righteousness, you guys. But if your woman, if you ain't giving her, like, let's just think about it in children's perspective. My kid asked to go somewhere. If all his grades is good, if all the chores that they supposed to be doing is taken care of, if everything we ask them to do, all that stuff done, we ain't got no reason to question him. Then he asked to go somewhere on Saturday. We're not really digging too much into it. And that's the problem. You listen, you y'all trying to you looking at Bill Gates, you looking at these folks who got it and talking about how they wife don't give them no problems. Guess what? But they bills paid. There's a little shopping money in the pockets. Listen, listen, the mortgage, the rent, bro, you can't be out here, goddamn, no groceries in the house and the lights getting turned off and the gas getting turned off. Ain't no gas in the vehicle. The car, you got to hide it in a garage so it don't get repoed. You can't. And I'm not downing people who are in that situation. But if that is your situation, you can't be gone for 10, 12 hours a day and not get no question on where the heck you at. No, bro, there's a responsibility that comes along with this amount of peace of mind. There's a responsibility that comes with this amount of, man, my wife ain't worried about what I got going on. No, my wife ain't worried about what I'm doing because the stuff at my house is taken care of. Listen, Boaz was out here. This wasn't even his woman yet. And he said, hey, man, go on and leave some stuff out there. Go on and leave some stuff out there for her to pick, man. So she can get, you know what I'm saying? So she can come with her basket full at the end of the day. Go on and leave something out there. That wasn't even his woman. Then y'all goddamn worry about, y'all trying to take women on dates and asking How much they gonna pay? To get to some of these comments, a lot of the grandmas knew, but because granddaddy was handling his business, she kept her peace. Just saying, con sis, and this is the problem. She kept her peace. Shalom, shalom, IO, man. King Seven, what's up, bro? Tell them, please. This one, listen, yeah. Listen, y'all. Listen. Listen, you guys. There's responsibility that comes along with leave me alone. This look, there's a comedian that says, who was this? Oh, this was Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was talking about I think he was talking about Kevin Hart. He said Kevin Hart has shut the F up money. So he was talking to his wife, and his wife said something crazy, and he said he told his wife, and we're not saying this. Of course, I'm not saying this, you guys. I'm not saying you should talk to your spouse this way, but just for the point of the argument that we're making right here. He said that his wife was talking, and Kevin Hart told her, "Hey, shut the F up." And he was like, well, Kevin Hart has shut the F up money. He said, I don't have shut the F up money. I have quiet please at best. So, and I'm not saying that you having a certain amount of money gives you the ability to treat a woman a certain way. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying have a certain amount of money gives you the ability to talk to your woman like she crazy. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is, you don't want this person asking you where you been for the past 2 hours? Listen, bro, you can things can't be lacking at the crib. No, if you at work all day, you claiming you at work, you claiming you working overtime, you claiming this, and the bills ain't paid. No, it's gonna be some questions, sir. Sir, okay, you supposedly had worked 50 hours this week. But the check coming home, bro, and we can't even pay, we can't even get no groceries. We can't even get no groceries. So no, now I got some questions. Ooh, this is good right here. Your income has to justify your absence. Woo, that was good right there. Your income got to justify your absence, man. It don't mean that if you got hella money, sir, that you don't got to come home. It don't mean because you got hella money that you can just dog your woman out. No, but it means, listen, if I know, and this is a real talk, if I know I want to go hang out with the fellas, and I'm not a hangout type guy, people, just so y'all know, I'm at the crib every day, 24/7. If I'm not at the crib or I'm doing business for the crib, when I'm out the side of this house, I'm handling business for the crib. But I'm not like, oh, I'm going to chill with the homies. Like, I'm not that guy. But every now and then, I need to go chill. Now I want to go out with my folk, man. Let's take some shots, man. Let's chill out, man. Listen to some music. Woo, woo, woo. Every now and then, I'm that kind of guy. But how you gone every day? You ain't took the wife on a date. Wifey ain't got no spending money. She can't even order nothing for $10 on Amazon. She can't order her a little goddamn what do you call it when you order fast food from a restaurant and they bring it to you? She can't order no Uber Eats. She can't go get her nails done. She can't go get waxed. She can't go get her eyebrows done. She can't go get a fill-in. She can't go get her hair braided. She can't go do none of these things, but you out every day. You coming home when you want to. And once again, I am not out here teaching that that a woman controls any of this. Okay? I want y'all to know I am the head of my home all day, every day, twice on Sabbath. You hear me? But also, my nigga, listen, man, we are supposed to provide for our, man. The scripture says, man, we're less than an infidel, bro. If we're not taking care of our homes. Also, I know how to get peace of mind. I know how to get, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I know I want to go hang out, and I've been hanging out a little. Like I said, I don't hang out. But I know if I want to do some extra hanging out and I don't want to hear this woman's mouth, and I'm not saying that I got to do something for her. Like, I come and go as I please, but also I'm a man of the God, bro. I'm a man of the Most High, and man, I'm striving to lead my household that way. So, but also, I'm wise enough to know, bro. Hey, man, slip a few extra dollars in this woman's pocket, and man, she ain't worried about what I got going on. You know, like she ain't questioning me, along with treating her right, not giving her no reason to question you, not giving her no reason to think you up to no good. You know, she know that I'm a leader, I'm a man of God, and I'm doing everything that I can to do what I'm supposed to be doing. But if I need some time, she know how hard I work. She know now if I need some time all the time and we broke. No, if I'm on the PlayStation or if I'm on the Xbox, which I don't be, I had my time with that, but what I'm saying is like my son, he might be on the Xbox or on the PlayStation. Listen, when he on it, when all his stuff is done, we not worried about how much he on the game. But when his stuff ain't done, every time you see him on the game, it's a vexation. Every time you see him, it's like, nigga, you on the game? Hold on, didn't you just bring home a D? Hold on, did you take the trash out? Oh, but you on the game though. It's the same way, fellas. No, I know you in charge. But bro, if you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing, don't go off on that sister cause she questioning what the heck going on. No, hey, I see you on the game, sir, but nigga, our bills ain't paid. No, I see you on the games. Oh, I see you at the club. Oh, you buying bottles, you popping out, you out with the homies, you getting wings and you but we lacking over here at the crib. No, bro, that ain't Boassness. No, that ain't. No, 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 that's wrong. You off, sir. You off, sir. Respect has to be earned, man. And we trying to do the things, we trying to compare ourselves to men of God that we not even following. No, bro, you can't just do whatever you want to that woman. You can't treat her however and expect full cooperation. No, 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 no. Boaz was out here taking care of this woman, even during the dating stage. I'm telling you right now, if you are trying to, I don't think a woman deserves your time. If you are interested in a lady, she beautiful, first off, and women is fine. Y'all gotta understand, women is fine. I want to trade man for the world, bro. The beauty, the curves, the hips. But listen, man, come on. Y'all know women fine out here. Y'all know they is. You want her attention. You asking her for a date. But then you want to go Dutch? Nah, bro. I don't even know who invented this. I don't even know who invented this foolishness. I won't even let my sons take a girl on a date talking about, yeah, she gonna pay. or we going Dutch. No, sir, I won't even allow my sons to look like that kind of lame. No, we ain't doing none of that. What you bring to the table. Listen, man. If a man asking what you bring to the table outside of no, if a man asking what you bring to the table as far as finances, I think you should skip that date. If I ask a woman what she brings to the table, I'm looking for answers like submission, cooperation, being to help me, not being loud and knowing how to give a soft answer, uh, taking care of you, love making. This is what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for no answers talking about 2,000 a month, 3,000 a month, 4,000 a month. Listen, all praises for that. But that's my responsibility. What I'm looking for is answers of how cooperative you're gonna be, how you know how to submit. Can you cook? Are you willing to get up and make this breakfast? Are you willing to this and that? That's what I'm looking for in a woman. Boaz was not looking for how much money this woman can bring to the house. No, pimp, not at all. He wasn't looking for that. Once again, we're not saying anything is wrong with that. But that's not what he's looking for. A real man ain't worried about how much money you got. Unless he's trying to goddamn live off you. And if he's trying to live off you, listen, man, you got a whole nother problem. And you shouldn't be with them. 100. We teach the one date rule in our house with our children. And I think a lot of people, I think Yasharala needs to take this into account. Don't waste your time, bro. If I'm gonna teach this to my sons and my daughters. Hey, son, if you take this woman on a date and she says, "No, I don't believe in cooking for no man. No, I don't believe in goddamn being what submit to a man." No, if that what she's saying, bro, she don't deserve another date. Oh, it was great meeting you. Don't call me no more. Sisters, same. This dude's telling you, no, I don't believe in goddamn paying for no dates for no woman. No, I believe 50-50. No, I believe sisters. He don't deserve another date. No, hey, bro, if he don't open the door for you, if he don't listen, we're teaching our sons to be gentlemen over here. My son's learning right now with their sisters. Why is your sister open? Why is your sister touching the door? Why is your mama touching the doors, sir? When you with them, these women don't touch no doors in our house. They don't touch no doors when we go out to eat. No, I make my sons get out the car first and make them go open the door to the restaurant. Listen, the scriptures tell us, man, that our women were so precious, man. Hey, man, we didn't even want their feet to touch the ground. Hey, man, y'all remember coming to America, man? They sprinkling these rose petals on the floor, man. So her feet don't even touch the ground. We want Boaz privileges without having Boaz responsibilities. And fellas, I'm not teaching that. And I think that we teach it so wrongly because y'all think you can act however the hell you want to act, provide however the hell you want to provide, be as sorry as you want to be, and want this woman to bow down to you. You want her so submissive. You want her goddamn loving your dirty draws. without giving her nothing to goddamn to hold on to. Listen, man, I know my wife will get up and make me food at 2 in the morning if I want her to. I know my wife will roll over and give me some of that cookie at 2 in the morning if I want her to. But I also give her a reason to feel good about getting up at 2 in the morning. Like you, listen, man. We can't be that retarded, that slow, that this mindless to think that, man, that these people have emotions. They have feelings. They have all of this stuff. But brother, you gotta give her some. You gotta make her want. Yes, a woman is supposed to submit to her husband. Yes, but a husband is also supposed to love this woman as Christ loved the church. Y'all keep wanting to bring up the well, she's supposed to submit. She's supposed to submit. She's supposed to submit. But also, nigga, what you supposed to do though? Are you supposed to love her like Christ loved the church? And if so, what do that look like? Who's supposed to do their part first? While we was yet sinners? While we was yet sinners, did Christ go and die on the cross while we was yet sinners? Or did he wait for people to get their stuff together before he was the man he was supposed to be? You can't say that the woman is the weaker vessel, but want her to do her part first without you doing your part. No, we want to pull up these weaker vessel scriptures. No, we want to pull up the woman was deceived. No, we want to pull up the woman is supposed to submit without even addressing the head, like the person who's in charge. They got responsibility at first, ain't it? I don't care how good of a worker somebody is. If the supervisor don't come open the building, then you can't come work in that mug. I don't care how submissive this woman is. Listen, if you ain't providing her, how good of a cleaner she is, how good of a cooker she is, if it ain't no goddamn pots and pans or no groceries in the house, what's she gonna do, my boy? You don't know how good she can cook because all you got in the house is oodles and noodles. So whose fault is it that all she can make is oodles and noodles? If all she can make is chicken parmesan, what Alfredo, chicken Alfredo. Y'all say women love making Alfredo. Well, nigga, if that's all that's in the house, how's she supposed to get some steak? How's she supposed to make you some steak and greens and cornbread if that ain't in the house? We're limiting the women because of our lack of giving them what they need, giving them what they need to make us happy. We're limiting them and then looking at them saying, well, why you ain't make me no steak? Huh? Because ain't no steak in the house, my boy. No, man. Bro, you're not no Boaz. And I'm tired of Israel. All we talking about is multiple wives, and nigga don't know how to treat the first one right. You don't know how to treat the first wife right, and you talking about multiple wives. No, bro. We need to learn the fruits of the spirit. Y'all keep acting like the fruit of the spirit is some Christian doctrine, some Christianity stuff that we don't have to live by. No, bro. No, these are scriptures that we are commanded to live by. You shall know them by their fruit. Not you should know them by how many wives they got. Hey, roll, please. What it do, Elder Casey? Elder Casey, what's going on? Shalom, but listen, man, we're been too busy correcting the women, and I'm not saying women don't need correction. Our women is out of order, bro, as a whole. Not my wife though. My wife ain't out of order. It don't mean that she can't catch an attitude there and now and then. It don't mean that, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't think that spirit be a little off. It don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, sometimes she might do something begrudgingly, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, my wife is submissive. She lives a lifestyle of submissiveness. She lives a lifestyle of serving me because I first served her. We love him because he first loved us. God didn't wait for us to love him before he showed love to us, y'all. And sometimes this is what we want as men. Like men want the woman to be on point before we on point. Bro, we supposed to be the leaders. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I think every man, if you're a good man, have the ability to build your woman up to be who she's supposed to be. I ain't saying that there's not some that's just gonna say bump you regardless. Listen, man, my wife wasn't who she is right now. No, but through leadership, through leading by example, by being the example to her, no, she has now become a woman who can teach the younger sisters what it looks like to be submissive, what it looks like to be a role model. She can do that based off of what the man is imparting into this woman. We want to say, you know, come as you are. That's what we say, right? And of course, we know that's nowhere in the scriptures, but we say like, man, bring your stuff, bring your filthiness, bring all this stuff, whoop the whoop, and God gonna change you. Well, how is God gonna change you? Well, first, of course, you got to be willing. But how is God gonna change you? How? Because God's a good leader first and foremost. He's a good leader. You don't catch him telling you something and then watching him do the opposite. You don't catch him being a hypocrite in his teachings. No. Yes, the rebukes come. Listen, they come. My wife would tell y'all 100 and down. She wish the grace that I have for other people is equal to the grace that I have for her. She wish. I'm so nice to everybody else. And I have to let her know, ma'am, these other people don't represent me. I'm not one with the rest of these folks. So yes, I rebuke these other folks. Yes, I'm helping them to become better. I'm teaching them, but also at the end of the day, they are not connected to me. They are not a representative of me. They are not. No, they don't get the same kind of rebuke my family get. They don't get the same kind of rebuke my family get. No, my family get it. No, you are the wife of Mono when you out here. No, you are the child of Mono while you out here. No. No, you can't represent me like that. No, we live a certain way. No, we do this thing a certain way. No, we walk in a certain amount of fruit. No, we don't have our names entangled up with bull crap or foolishness. No, yeah, and if you get my name tied up in that foolishness, no, them rebukes coming. But we have to realize It is time for us to lead, brothers. Yes, our wives should submit, but we should first give them something to submit to. It's not an A or B. This is how we're supposed to come into this thing. We're supposed to come in leading. We're supposed to come in already with this woman having something to submit to, for her having something to trust, for her having the ability. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to be king? Yeah. You want to call you daddy? No. You want to call a big? You want to be called Big Daddy? No. Well, nigga, you better earn it. No. Yeah. My wife called me Big Daddy. Yeah. My wife called me King. No. 100. But I earn that. Stop thinking that she just supposed to give you that while you just out here just being foolish. That you just doing what you want to do. You out here just playing around. You out here goddamn not leading by example. No, and ladies, stop falling for that mess. If he not doing what he's supposed to do, then don't be with him. Don't open your legs to him. No, first date, you realize, hey, first date, you go on the first date. All right, he didn't open the door for you. Okay, all right. Then you got to the table. He ain't pulled the chair out for you. Then, dang there, the check come and they say, how would you like the check? Together or split? And then he say split. Listen, man, you need to pay your bill and get the heck on and never call him again. Delete and block his number. Because this is how you get tied up in relationships that you knew damn well that you shouldn't have been in. Any man asking for your time and they ain't trying to pay, saying, can we go half? Listen, he can't afford your time. Now, brothers, I'm also not saying to just let this, there's women out here that they just want free meals. They just want go on date after date after date, leading you on just so they can eat for free. Nah, we ain't talking about that now. But bro, if she can't be the one, stop. Don't take her for another meal. I don't care if it's a 4 for 4. If she ain't it, bro, leave her alone. That's how I grew up. My dad did not play. All purpose, Listen, Miss Mono, I feel you. The wives get it first and foremost. The husbands are hard on us because we are in their household and are one flesh with them. Yep. We get the business. It's all love. Kind. And this is, I tell them wipe that out of time. Listen, man. Yeah, this friend of mine, I'm gonna rebuke him, but also, no, it ain't as stern. It ain't as, no. They don't represent me like my wife do. She represent me. She say something crazy on this podcast. No, because now everybody looking at me saying, hey, man, you taught your wife that? Nah, yeah, I got issues. No, she get it. She get it hard, man. This is how you start paying car insurance while he going to spend money on lottery tickets. Listen to me, man. You start paying car insurance while he going to spend money on lottery tickets. Listen, y'all, we have a problem. And ladies, men, it's your fault. We got to man up. But ladies, it is you to force one to man up. Hey, if you stop giving your attention to Negroes who don't deserve it, then you ain't got to worry about it. Check this out. Let's say your credit is bad, right? If you got bad credit, you can't get no Dillard's card. You can't get no J.C. Penney's card. You can't get no Macy's card. You can't go get no house. You can't go get no car. You can't go get You know, listen, after a while of this person getting turned down, then eventually they say, I have to work on my credit. Eventually, that's what they say, right? But if this person get turned down by four people, but there's this one who just gonna give them what they requesting, guess what? That person now becomes, hey, bro, you can come over here. It don't matter if your credit good or not. No, it don't matter if you got dang. It don't matter if he providing or not. It don't matter. No, this chick gonna give it to you. No, she gonna give you something anyway. You ain't gotta take her on no date. You ain't gotta provide. You ain't gotta treat her with no respect. You don't gotta do none of that. Now guess what? Now you become that person. That word gets spread around, man. Now you that person everybody could go to. Oh shoot, boy. I can come over here and get some credit. Knowing my credit jacked up, they gonna give me 2,000 anyway. And that's what we reduce. That's what a lot of you sisters have reduced yourself to. No, this Negro tried over here. He tried over there. He tried over there. Now he can't get approved. He can't get approved nowhere else. And if he keep getting disapproved, he's gonna realize, dang, I gotta work on myself. But when you get that ram in the bush, when you get that one sister to say, man, I check your credit report. I know you got a 200. But here, I'm gonna give you $700 worth of. I'm gonna give you my body. Like you got an 800 credit report. I'm gonna give. I know you ain't deserve it. I know you ain't earned it. I know you ain't showed me nothing. You ain't got no collateral. You ain't got nothing, my boy. You don't got nothing. Nothing to even work with. But you do it anyway. There's this I don't know if it's a TikTok, I don't know what it was, but it's a guy and he talking to this lady and he said, and he a radio host. And she's saying, oh, she talking about how he always getting on the women. You know, getting on the women. And then he goes, she tells her story that she's married to this dude and he been beating on her for 2 years. And then they end up having a baby together and now he won't pay child support. And is he asking, he's like, she want him to hold the man accountable. He's like, listen, first of all, this Negro was beating on you for 2 years. Why did it take you 2 years of him beating on you for you to know there's something wrong? Now the person who was beating on you for 2 years, now you surprised that he's not responsible and won't pay child support? Dodo, you knew the Negro ain't have no job, but you gave him some. You knew the Negro asked you to pay half on y'all first date, but you gave him some. You knew that he took you to Golden Corral on your first date, but you gave him some. You knew he didn't open the door. He didn't present you with anything that looked it like man being a gentleman, knowing how to treat a woman, knowing that she precious. He didn't show you none of that and said, but you gave him some. But then after a while, you want to question why he ain't up to par? You want to question why you ain't getting treated right? You want to question why y'all life ain't going good? No, ma'am. You saw the red flags, but you said bump them. You said bump them. And that's horrible. That's horrible. He said, "Oh yeah, the radio host called her dumb." He said, "Not only were you young and dumb, but you old and dumb. Facts, you old and dumb." And man, men just have to say, listen, yes, your wife should submit, and there's no contingency plan for that. She should submit 100. But just as she should submit, a man should be a leader and give her something to submit to. Which also, there's no contingency about that. He's supposed to be that first. They both supposed to be both of those things first. She's supposed to be able to submit to you, and you're supposed to be able to give her something to submit to. And if you're not doing that, bro, you are not no Boaz. Okay? You're not. You're not no Boaz. You ain't you. You ain't building nothing yourself. Listen, I'm not saying that I had everything. When me and my wife got together, listen, I was married before. I was married for 12 years before, and I had a pretty great career before, but I wasn't happy. And when me and my wife started dating, like, was leaving my marriage, so like walked away from everything, had child support to pay. I stopped doing the music, so like my career kind of went downhill. And so like we kind of started at scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like she seen the Negro who was out here doing it big, who had a little check, who had goddamn, was staying in a kind of like a mansion and woo the woo, but like she didn't get to see none of that. We got together and had to start from scratch. But in that starting from scratch, now a Negro with a plan, a Negro that was a leader, Negro that knew how to treat his woman. And so guess what? My wife has backed me in every idea that I've ever came up with. Because I've gave her something she can trust in. No, no. And since doing that, since giving her something she can trust in, even like I had a plan. No, we both supposed to work jobs. I haven't really had an adult job in my life. I went to the military at 18. I got out when I was like 24, 25. I worked a job maybe for a year since then, but I haven't worked a job like a for real job my adult life. But when my wife she got pregnant with our first child together, Paxton. He's 8 years old now. She got pregnant. She didn't want to go back to work. I had a plan. I wanted her to work until we was 40, but she didn't want to go back to work. And at the end of the day, I made it happen because she showed that she was submissive. She showed that she was supportive. She showed that she could be something asset to the home. She showed that she could, you know, uh, that she was willing to. Not on some, oh, I want to sit at the house and do nothing. No, she the one when our sons it's time for school age. She's like, hey baby, I want to teach. I don't want to send our kids to school with all this craziness they teaching right now. So no, bro, there's a give and take in all of this, you guys. And man, a lot of y'all brothers, man, you gotta realize, man, for you want to be a Boaz, bro, you gotta do some Boaz things. You want that kind of submission. You want that kind of that peace in your home. You want that kind of joy in your home. Listen, y'all, this is what you want your woman to go and work 8 hour a day. All right, let's look at this. Let's say both of y'all working 8 hours. You want her to work an 8 hour day, you work an 8 hour day. You want her to come home, cook the food. Want her to come home, clean the house. her to come home, do the laundry, her to come home, help the kids with homework, and her to come home and bust it open for you whenever you want to. Y'all both working 8 hour days, both punching the clock. Well, what do? You want her to do all of these other things. The kids, the laundry, the cooking, the cleaning, the and the busting it open. What do you do outside of your 8 hours? Being the head is more than being the head than just because you got a dangling. Nah, bro. Y'all lost it. And we need to. I heard somebody say this. It's, y'all getting the truth, man, and lose all common sense. Y'all lose all common sense. No. Y'all was dating. Y'all was making a man wait even in the world. Even if you wasn't no virgin, you like, man, make them wait 5 dates. Make them wait 6 dates. No, 30 days. Make them, no, let's see if he worked it. Let's see. No, just because this Negro know a couple scriptures, y'all, y'all ain't even vetting them no more. Y'all ain't even checking them out, seeing if this is wise, seeing if this is a smart decision, seeing if he know how to be a gentleman, seeing if he know how to open doors, seeing if he has a plan. I want my wife to stay home to raise our children, seeing if he got a, like, what's his goals is. Y'all ain't doing none of that. No, man, don't let this joker, cause he got fringes and a beard and he knows some precepts. Don't let him get off that easy. Come on, y'all better than that. Listen, man. Now that you know that marriage is forever, boy, listen, that checklist should be longer now. You should watch him longer. You should check him out a little longer. No, you should have some questions. And listen, y'all need to have some men in. If it's your father, if it's your brother, uncles, no, y'all need to have people that is a part of this decision making. Oh, I tell my daughters right now, listen, this joker come to my house. Nah, bro. This joker don't say sir or ma'am. No, no, cut him off. No, you gotta tell him to, you know that Negro, you gotta prep how to talk to your parents. No, that mean it ain't in them. It mean it's not in them. I know the people who my children has prepped to come and see me. I know. I know who it's in and who it ain't in. I know some people y'all might say saying sir and ma'am is not a big deal. And that's cool if that don't if it ain't if you don't care about that. But I do in my house. I believe that I believe in the respect factor. I believe in, my son. Hey, if I take my son to go, I'll never forget my first time I had a little girlfriend. No, my parents take me to go see the girl. No, bro, they took me to the store. I had to buy flowers for her and her mama. No, no, you go and present. Here's flowers for you. Hey, here you go, ma'am. This is flowers for the for the lady of the house. These are things that we will learn. It's kind of like nowadays. You watch people go to court. Negro, you just got a drug charge. How you going to court in a wife beater, in shorts, and your hair just all over? No, bro, man, you got to go presenting yourself like something. Man, shoot, put this collar shirt on and tuck my shirt in. If you got a fro, I'm gonna pick it up, pat it down, look neat. Bro, it's like we ain't even trying no more. And y'all letting these men get away with this lackluster effort. Men. It's not Boaz. It's not Boaz's of you. I'm not saying that you have to be able to afford everything to be a good man. I'm not saying that you have to afford that woman not being able, not having to work to be a good man. No, your wife could work and you can be a good man. But that mentality should be that, man, that goal should be, man, I want to bring her off this job. That goal should be, no, I want my kids. Yes, we got to do the daycare right now, but I don't want my kid for 5, 6 years until they able to go to kindergarten to have to go spend 10 hours a day with some strangers. No, I would definitely love if my wife could stay home and teach our children what we're imparting into them. Yes, I would love for my knowing what my kids is eating. No, yes, I would not. I would rather not have to go get Wendy's every day because we working our tails off. So now we just gotta get food so we can eat because we both getting home at 6 o'clock in the evening. No, I would love that my wife can stay home and cook a full course meal with vegetables and fruits and can make smoothies in the morning. Like I have two sons right now, and oh, I mean I got three sons altogether, but my youngest two sons, they're homeschooled, and they don't even know what it's like. Like cereal is like a treat to them. It's like no, I ain't gonna say a treat. Cereal is like a oh, we gotta eat cereal this morning. Like we grew up, cereal is what you eat. You know what I'm saying? When your parents work, cereal is what you eat. You get up, you eat. Like this is normal. No, my sons gotta eat cereal, and it's like, what? We gotta eat cereal? No pancakes, no eggs, no goddamn, no smoothie this morning. No what? We ain't got no smoothie this morning. No, we ain't got no grits and pancakes and turkey sausage and turkey bacon. No, it's a culture shock for them. Why though? Because they mama get to stay home. So guess what? They're gonna be looking for as they grow, as they dating, as they get of age. No, this chick that eating cereal ain't gonna be okay for my son. No, 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 no. They gonna want their food. No, they mama cook every day. Every day to the point where I try to make her cook less. I tell her, hey, make this meal enough for 2 days so you ain't got to cook every day. My wife cooks every day. Yeah, they be like, is it the Sabbath? Like if my kids got to eat cereal, if they don't get a cooked meal in the morning, they question, oh, it must be Sabbath. It must be Shabbat. That's what my sons think. It's Shabbat. It gotta be. Must be. 'Cause I gotta eat this cereal with the milk and oat milk. They ain't drinking no cow milk. No, oat milk or almond milk. No, they think it's the Sabbath. Listen, man, we need more Boazes out here, but you have to earn that title, man. You gotta be. You gotta lead. You gotta be that person. Boaz just wasn't Boaz because that was his name. No, and y'all do realize that Boaz, listen, in Solomon's temple, one of the walls was named Boaz. Was named after Boaz means strength, support. Listen, man, give these women something they can submit to. Give these women something that they glad to call king. You want to be called Lord while you sitting on the couch playing PlayStation all day. While you ain't making nothing happen, you ain't goddamn trying to increase y'all area. You ain't trying to increase y'all finances. You ain't trying to goddamn build nothing. You ain't starting no business. You ain't got no plan. You working this job and you barely work that. You ain't got no plan or no 5 year plan. What we gonna do next? How we gonna make this grow? How we gonna build this? How I'm gonna get you off this job, baby, so you can stay at home and raise our children. You don't got no plan, but you wanna call you Lord. And you wonder why she could submit to that pastor or that camp leader or more than you. 'Cause these Negroes got a plan. They showing you the vision. They spelling out the vision on what the Most High has for them. They're giving you the vision of the church. They're giving you the vision of the camp. They are leading. Yeah, she can submit to that boss more than you because that boss is giving her a plan. She knows what's coming. She knows what they're building to. She knows what the goal is. You ain't got no goal. You ain't giving her nothing to. Hey, Habakkuk too. It say, hey man, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, so he may run that readeth it. I think I'm quoting that correctly. It's Habakkuk 2 and 1. Write the vision, make it plain upon table that he may run that readeth it. You want them to run, but you ain't gave them no vision. You ain't made it plain. You ain't gave them no goal. You ain't gave them nothing to work to. How they gonna run? Then you wonder why they doing a slow walk. Because that's all the vision that you done provided. A slow walk vision. It's a tortoise vision, man. And you ain't even gave them that. You just say, follow me, and just go. She don't even know what she following, man. She don't even know what she following, man. Write the vision, make it plain, brothers. Listen, man. We've been passing the buck for too long. Yes, our women are out of order. Okay. Yes, our women don't know how to submit. Okay. I agree. But I also agree that if we was being who we supposed to be, if we was doing what we was supposed to be doing, we wouldn't have that kind of problem. We wouldn't have that kind of problem. My wife submits, 'cause I give her something to submit to. My wife follows because she got something she can follow because I'm leading. You want them to follow and you won't lead. You can't follow. Imagine when you was in grade school. I don't know if they still do that. We had the line leader. That line leader knows where we're going. So if we go into the cafeteria, this line leader knows how to get to the cafeteria. Now imagine that line leader supposed to take you to the cafeteria, but instead they take you to the gym. How many times do the people who's following the line leader go the wrong way before they recognize, bro, this Negro don't know where the hell they going? I know you think that women just supposed to follow you if you doing the wrong thing. I know you think right, wrong, or indifferent, she just supposed to just submit to you anyway. But hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, you can't keep taking me in the wrong direction. And I know, like I know where Kroger's is at. I know where it's at. I know where the grocery store at. You can't keep taking me the wrong direction and think I'm just gonna keep following you, folks. No, that ain't about to happen. Y'all won't read y'all want y'all women special. That's what it is. Y'all want them special. Y'all want special ed women that can ignore you doing all the wrong things but follow you anyway. Y'all want that goddamn coming to America. Whatever you like. No. Bark like a dog. A big dog. No, y'all want that. And I'm not saying it's wrong to have that. I'm saying it's wrong to ask for that when you are doing nothing to deserve that kind of treatment. Hey, listen. Yes, in coming to America, they raised that woman to be everything to him because he had things to offer. No, this Negro is about to be the king. He was the Prince of Zamunda on his way to be the king of Zamunda. He had the finances, and then he was a good dude. Listen, even when talking to her, hey, bro, I don't just want this woman just to listen to me for no reason at all. No, he has some values about himself. No, y'all want a woman just listen to you regardless. It don't matter what it is. You want her to goddamn go and bring you extra women home and all this stuff. Y'all, no, y'all, no, y'all, y'all want all the rewards. Y'all want all the rewards with no time, with no leadership, with no nothing. Y'all don't want to do nothing to earn this type of loyalty, this type of submission, man. And it's time we do better, man. Why Boaz don't want your ass to the sisters and to the fellas, why your ass ain't no Boaz, man? It just is what it is. Why your ass ain't no Boaz? You're not no Boaz, bro. You got a lot of work to become a Boaz. You got a lot of things you got to do. A lot of things that you got to work on. A lot of leadership, man, that you got to get together, man. Y'all want blind submission, but you're not doing no blind leadership. Y'all not leading, but you want somebody to follow you. You're not providing, but you want somebody to submit to you. We do understand that submission is like bring myself under you. Like I'm bringing myself under you. You can't submit to somebody who refuses to be over, who refuses to lead, who refuses to be in order, who refuses to get their stuff right. Hey, hey, what the disciples said? Follow me as I follow Christ. I'm following something, which is why you have the ability to follow me. Because I'm following something that's greater than me. Y'all want these women to follow you, but you're not following something that's greater than you. You're not doing what is required of men. You're not being that leader. You're not teaching. You're not, man, yeah, I won't do nothing, bro. And it's sad. And you're making our women feel convicted, making our women feel like they wrong because they won't follow your ignorance. Now, this is not for the women who just won't get themselves together. The man is doing what he's supposed to do, and she just bucking. This not what we talking about. But I'm gonna say, I'm that the Thursday night show. Why Boaz don't want your ass is for those women. But this show is for the men who aren't doing what they supposed to do. This ain't for the men who out here doing what they supposed to do and the women just saying bump him. Yeah, if there's the case, man, get her to tune in on Thursdays. Thursdays at 8 o'clock. Miss Mono on the Saya TV, right here at Monologue My God channel. But I don't think we have a lot of I don't believe we have a lot. Follow Miss Mono's World for Thursday night show, you guys. But I don't think that we're just discussing a lot of. I'm going to say this. I do believe that we do have men that's doing what they supposed to be doing and that the women just won't get in line. I'm not going to tell you that we don't have that problem that's going on. But I'm going to say 75% of men who have a complaint about their women, that have a complaint about the submission, that have a complaint about uh uh the woman ain't being a helpmeet, she ain't following. I'm gonna say out of all the men with that complaint, I'm gonna say 75% of them. It's probably because the man ain't doing what the heck he's supposed to be doing, and that woman ain't got nothing to follow. She can't follow because you ain't giving her nothing to follow. She don't know what to do. You ain't leading correctly. You just want to cuss her out, and you ain't giving up no, ain't teaching her, ain't no Bible study, ain't no correction, ain't no. Nah, man. We got to do better, man. Why Boaz don't want your ass, man? Because maybe you might not be about Boaz. And that's the hard truth, fellas. And that's something we got to deal with. But we're going to keep going on this topic. We're going to go more in depth on this topic. We'll have some in-depth conversations about this. Like I said, 'cause our women are getting reproved on Thursday. So we need to reprove our brothers, man, on Tuesday, man. Simp men and unruly women. Simp men and unruly women, man, and this is become our reality. Simp men want the woman to submit, and unruly women want a Boaz. And it won't work, man, until both of you Negroes get it together. Give this woman something to submit to, man, and she will. Choose better. Men and women choose better. Well, listen, man, we thank y'all for coming out, man. Why you ain't no Boaz? And listen, all of everyone, make sure you follow. Follow at Miss Mono's World for Thursday night. Why Boaz don't want your ass on Thursday. She's talking to the women, but definitely the men have been tuning in because now they seeing what kind of women not to pick. No, they know they learning the red flag. So definitely tune in. A monologue, my God, Merle, follow that on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow that on YouTube. We need like 200 more subscribers on our YouTube channel. So please, y'all go and follow Monologue, my God, on YouTube. Subscribe, man, and check out all the dope content that we got to offer. Download the Messiah TV app, y'all. Messiah TV. We're gonna be partnering with him to do more of our shows on his channel. Right now, while Boaz Don't Want Your Ass is a part of the Messiah TV app, man, that's available on Roku, your Fire Sticks, on your smart TVs. Definitely check him out, you guys. Also, to everybody who wants to give, the House of Mono, the Cash App is there on your television screen, on your phone. $ the House of Mono, $ the House of Mono. We are working on bringing you guys some dope content. We got some other shows and things in the works. Remember, Thursday morning Bible study. Thursday morning Bible study. Make sure y'all tune in. Um, Make sure y'all tune in. Spirit Filled Israel on Thursday mornings. We'll be doing our Bible study. Thursday nights, we got Why Boaz Don't Want Your Ass. Friday nights, we're going to be doing, sometimes, we're going to be doing Sabbath Night Live. And of course, on Tuesdays during the daytime, Tuesday nights, which is where we're on right now, we'll be talking to you, man. And I don't know, we might make this official Why You Ain't No Boaz on Tuesday nights. So the men can come get their reproving on Tuesdays, and then Thursdays we talk to the women. Well, you guys, I love you all. It's all praises to the Most High, man. We want to let our people know, man, that us as blacks, we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. And it's time for us to repent and go back to keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And
We love all them, but
let's
hate
change
our
our
own.
lives.
If they ain't black, they can
Let's be
do
the
no
Boaz
wrong.
we
But if they
supposed
is
to
black,
be
then they
in
like be
our
gone. For being
household.
too dark in the light skin zone. So why do
Let's
we
lead
hate
our
us so
households.
much?
Let's lead our children. Let's lead
Somebody
our
tell
wives,
me,
man.
why do we
Let's
hate
stop
us so
complaining about
much?
women that
We
we are
gotta do
not
better,
properly
man.
We
leading.
love all them, but
It's
hate
all
our
praises
own.
to the
If
Most
they
Love
High.
ain't black, they
everybody
can
else
do
except
no wrong.
myself,
But if
man.
they
Love
is
y'all.
black, then they like
Money
be
like
Y'all
to
be
be
gone.
in
For
the
blessed,
being
house.
too
everybody.
dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much?
Man, let the OG talk to him real quick. You know what I'm talking about?
So much.
It go like that right
The
here.
water, you mind?
We love all them, but hate our own. And if they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. Been way too long, hope the lights come on. The blindfold off, but the sight's still gone. I'm praying one day we can right our wrong. Let's need for the cops when the pops
Let
come
the
home. I'm
OG
an
talk,
OG
man.
now,
Y'all
let
go
me
get
talk to
that
the young bulls.
right
Do you
now,
even
man,
think
on
twice for
all
your gun pull?
platforms.
Do you even think once for you throw it all away? Bang, bang, but it's not a freaking cartoon. We gotta do better, our life is at stake. No crabs in the bucket, I'd rather have steak. Bump it, let's go get a cow, bring it back to the hood, break it down, and we all get a plate. Yeah, that's what I'm on, it's only one way. Gotta love ourselves, cause the world full of hate. How in the hell we expect to be great when it's like super thin and they sharp at the skates? Our hearts full of love, our brothers we hate. That's Deuteronomy in 28. Not to get biblical, if we live biblical, break all these curses and all will be straight. We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they can do no wrong. But if they is black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they can do no wrong. But if they is black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much?